Alright guys, so good evening. The pitter-patter of snowy sleet may be joining us from the window just above us here. So if you hear throughout the course of the video presentation, that's what that is. So here, I was asking you guys, was there anything in particular that you wanted me to address or to attempt to answer in terms of, you know, script writing, filmmaking, acting, creativity in general, video effects, anything of that nature. So Andy was in touch and he was saying, look, you know, can you shed a bit of light on the process of doing an animated intro? So yeah, that's something that I've done professionally on a number of occasions. I've done a number of different title sequences of varying degrees of complexity for the BBC and for some other clients. And you'll get quite a lot of people looking for that on YouTube, wanting to kind of enhance their YouTube channel with a little bit of a varied intro to give a little bit more production value. I did that myself actually for the $50 film school. Quality content rather than these little sort of video logs. The actual quality content itself is topped and tailed with some little motion graphics just to give more production value and a sense of energy and style to the piece and to attract people in. So yep, there will be demand for that. Now primarily that's done in After Effects. There's two bits of software which most people use for creating motion graphics. After Effects is an industry standard. It's used for special effects, compositing, and you know, video effects work, pulling keys out of chroma footage, green screen footage, both in film and in television. It's a compositor as well, which allows you to sandwich together different types of footage and make it all look like it's one shot. So you can replace backgrounds, create digital matte paintings, insert those, lock them into your footage, and work in that capacity. But at the higher end, it tends to be used. It tends to be used less than a piece of software called Nuke, which is used a bit more for the higher end 3D compositing. Now, the other piece of software that people use for title sequences, especially online, is a thing called Cinema 4D, which comes with a special motion graphics package with a number of sort of drag and drop elements in it, whereby you can quite quickly set up things that are otherwise complex to do, such as particle systems, whereby you have streams of particles moving like clouds or swarms or bubbles, or anything that's a particle system can be managed within Cinema 4D with a number of sort of drag and drop presets, and that makes things quite attractive for motion graphic designers because it's relatively easy to set up. Its motion graphic package also kind of lends itself to, you know, 3D text that's animated, that morphs into different shapes. You see things like this maybe on e-stings and stuff of that nature, and it's used a lot for Call of Duty channels and guys there that kind of using Cinema 4D to set up a nice little graphic sequence at the beginning of their channel to entice more subscribers in. Now, when it comes to pricing for people working in After Effects or Cinema 4D, really you should be looking realistically at around, now industry standard, it's hard to gauge and it's very flexible because the whole industry in this regard is very, very competitive, and it's rather, the supply-demand ratio is a little bit out of balance. There's a lot of talented people looking for work. The basic guideline should be that you're looking for, if you're looking for professional content in a professional context, of around 100 quid per second as a rule of thumb. Now, obviously, you know, in the kind of freelance world of YouTube, you'll get people doing things for a lot less, and often with mates for freebies or for in-kind favours. So at the other end of it, you might want to head over to Fiverr.com. That's FIVERR.com, and there you'll find people who'll do a little intro or a piece of editing or a voiceover, a title sequence, stuff of that nature for $5 or more. Okay, so that's somewhere where you might want to go for a very quick sort of off-the-shelf template little intro to your channel. The best place you can go on the internet to learn about how to do that yourself, if you have a copy of After Effects, is Andrew Kramer's Video Copilot, which is entirely free, and Andrew and his team have put together the absolute best motion graphics title sequences and the best kit and plugins and content to enable you to create really nice work. Now, Andrew started out as a very young man just creating these tutorials, and then has put this team together in this incredible website. Once again, videocopilot.com, and recently just using his own plugin for After Effects to allow him to create 3D models and to render 3D models within After Effects, which was traditionally just a 2D operation. He just finished the end titles for the new Star Trek film. For the last Star Trek film. Okay, so that's the quality of work that Andrew produces. Now, the plugin that he used for that, he created himself with his team. You can buy it, I think, for about 200 quid, 150 quid. It's called Element 3D, and the results that you can achieve within After Effects using Element 3D are outstanding. To achieve similar results 10 years ago, you'd have needed a package such as Maya or Lightwave, 3ds Max, I forget the name of some of the other ones, but I mean, you'd been looking at 10 grand for that sort of package. So, like I've said earlier, it's never been easier to be a filmmaker. Prices are just coming down, and the kit's getting better and better, and more people. The other side of it is that more and more people are getting really good at it, so it's hard to compete in the marketplace. Now, I will send a link to some of my 3D work. I'm not really a 3D artist, but I've done a lot of motion graphics and special effects work. So I'll send you a link to post on the $50filmschool.com Facebook page some of my recent post-production showreel. And if you guys are interested in commissioning anything, give us a bell. But more likely there might be specific things that you're interested in learning how to do. The best teacher for free is Andrew Kramer. Go to the videocopilot.com, you'll see all the tutorials there, and you can learn how to become a professional video effects artist. Other than that, if there's anything in particular that I can take you through, I'd be more than happy to do that. But today's conversation about animated title sequences, it has to just be generic, and I hope that information gives you a basic introduction, Andrew, to which you can pursue your inquiries further. So have a look at Video Copilot, have a look at Fiverr.com, speak to me about anything specific, and it's always good if you're going to a motion graphic artist to show them a couple of pieces of work that give you an idea, that would give them an idea of what it is that you're aiming for, and they should be able to give you one or two solutions at budgets that will fit your price range. Okay, so thanks very much, and we'll talk. In fact, you and I will talk tomorrow at our meeting, but other than that, I'll talk with you guys soon. So thanks for your interest. Please do send in further comments, questions, suggestions. Please like, comment, thumbs up, subscribe, and share. That's very helpful. And the $50 Film School site will be coming soon in its pre-monetized version, and the Foundation Film Course 101 will be up, I think, within about 5-6 weeks. I'll have the rest of the content there for sale for guess how much? $50, good, and that'll be there for you to enjoy. Okay, thanks so much. Speak soon. Bye.